Hey, g'day. I've been asked to make a little bit of a video to show how I built the composition for Babylon Festival this year. Sorry I can't get things into super focus, so I don't actually have a screen set up, screen catcher set up on this computer. So basically I used a total of 21 layers to build the composition with. So a lot of them are devoted just to the steampunk section, and then the bottom 3 layers being sort of like your basic, sort of style graphics, and then layer 4 being dedicated to the custom stuff that I'd made. And so you can see some of that triggering down the bottom there. So for the actual output, so what I did was I made different actual, like say outputs here, and each one would be set up for a different version of however I had everything set up. So if we go to say version 3, as you can see, that's set up for going all around the side of the cat, so then I can drop on whatever clips that we want to make it all nice and tricky through there, and then so that I kept the inside of the face there to be set up to go through his eyes and that sort of stuff. So we'd have that nicely set up. So that's sort of, I guess, your more normal sort of mapping setup. But then I decided to get a little bit extra tricky, so I got into this side here. We ended up with 39 slices to build everything. It was some of the craziest routing that I've ever done. So I was able to have the layer 4 in its whatever background that I wanted, and then so we could drop out, and so we could go into the full steampunk build. So this is basically my master build, and so then I had that rerouted back through itself and spouting back out to itself in tricky little ways. So I ended up with one final master output. So in the end, when I wanted to do the final mapping and stuff, it was just a matter of a quick perspective warp to make everything fit on, and I could control all 39 slices on that single output via my previous routing. And so yeah, altogether it came together pretty well. It worked really well live. I like to incorporate some more stuff using switches and an extra computer, so we can build 4 looks at a time and be ready to chop between them all. But yeah, all told, I think it was quite an effective way of managing the build. Right, thank you.